out the newest episode of Clevatess. Honestly, they cooking.
Bro,
How'd you feel?
this is gas, man. I'm lost for words right now. You know, I think that they're just trying to discover like what the baby can actually do with the seal. Right?
Yeah, that's where the episode starts. But I ain't gonna lie, there were so many twists and turns this episode. They had me shook.
I agree.
Before we even get there, man, let's talk about this backstory. All right, because this man Darrell's out here just cleaning up house as usual. He's fighting the hero, fighting the Queen's elite guard, the Queen. He's fighting everybody all at once. And midway through, right, because he's talking hella crap to Alicia. He's like, "You're not even as good as your dad was, bro." He was like, you low-key ashamed to him. Then he hits her with a couple moves and he survives, and he was like, "You're not bad though." In fact, you deserve this. Let me tell you a little bit something about your pops. And he just starts giving her this backstory. And like halfway through the backstory, it hit me that this man is just sitting there on the battlefield, just talking to her. like just think about the aura that comes with that. Like he legit was like, pause. Let me tell you a story.
I don't know.
On a live battlefield.
I just think it's crazy because originally I thought that he just went up to fight him and packed him up, but that wasn't the case at all. Turns out he couldn't be packed up by him at all.
There was definitely some real good backstory.
No, there was. 100%.
So apparently they're like from the same like sword school, but Darrell was the master, and her dad was actually his apprentice, but he was just like that. Like, he was a swords genius. To the point where like there came a point where they had to go to a tournament essentially to see who was going to receive this like new like mastercraft sword that the King of Eden had created. All right, and it was in like Ellen Kingdom. It's the kingdom that he just packed up. the blue cake dudes. You know what I'm saying? He pulls up on them, right? And him and Alicia's dad, they end up low-key getting to the finals, right? So it's like a cold matchup. They do their thing, you know what I'm saying? A little action, one-on-one. And low-key, Alicia's dad packed him up. He couldn't do anything to that man. He was cooking.
Yeah, he cut his face and then they called it off right there. I thought it was going to go to like death, but it wasn't the case.
You know what I'm saying? And at that point, he, like this man, Darrell, you can see where he really had that dog in him. He was like, "This was 6 months ago and I packed you up. I taught you too well." But Alicia's dad, he won it fair and square, so he's the one who ends up getting the blame. We find out something pretty special about this one in particular, right? It already gives you the power up that all of these red swords do, that the Eden King created himself. But this one was going to get like extra characteristics based off of whatever animal that you killed at first. The first kill is what matters the most. So he was like, be careful what you kill with it, because if you get something crazy, he even said like a dragon, you could become like immortal and like be able to survive all types of crazy stuff. Or if you get something lame, then you'll get lame powers. So he was like, okay, bet, word. And Alicia's dad, being the GOAT that he is, he was like, you know what? I'm the sword saint. I gotta kill something OD. So he's like, I'm aiming to kill a dragon in the north. Now mind you, there's 4 demon kings, okay? The dragon wasn't the demon king himself, but pretty much the people you have to get through to get to the one in the north, right? We find out later that it's also a dragon, but like, there's smaller dragons that are like around him. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna take one of them out. And Darrell was like, what the He was like, cut that out, man. We ain't
That's
doing
some
all
actual common sense.
I ain't gonna lie, he was thinking smarter at the time. But only knew his ability, man. He was like, look, if y'all want me to go potentially take out one of the actual demon kings, why wouldn't I aim to kill a dragon first? Which, that makes a lot of sense, right? Why am I going to be, as a hero, scared of the people before the actual like goal of my job? You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, I need to kill a dragon so I can then kill a demon king itself. I can't hate that logic. So he brings a bunch of the homies together, a bunch of cold people too, because they all had red swords. And peep that. This dragon, mind you, this dragon was doing them like Clevatess was doing the newest heroes. I ain't even gonna lie. He was just lighting them on fire, like he was cooking them badly. But these two have a lot of really good, they have a lot of good chemistry. Because when it came down to it, Darrell always thinking how to survive. That's something about that man. No matter what,
his survival skills was watching him. He was just watching it all go down.
His this man's peak right now. But pretty much, he like used one of their sword skills to launch Alicia's dad into the sky, took out the wings of the dragon, and then he just straight up had like a OD 1v1 battle with this dragon, man. Low key, it looked like he was gonna do it. Jarrell wasn't even helping him, bro. He was just watching. He was like, "This is just too tough right now."
He said every time that he got hit, he came back stronger.
Bro, he was just watching him get a sink.
Insane, bro.
Bro, he was getting a Zenkai boost the whole time, bro.
Insane.
Like, I was just like, oh, Alicia's dad is really like that.
I just hate that the one thing that did stop him happened to be
A pebble.
a stone covered in snow.
That's real, though.
That's insane.
Yeah, bro.
That's just one way to not go out.
He lost his footing for 1 second, and that dragon came through and cut his leg off.
And that's why we see him with his little
Stub leg.
yeah.
Bro, destroyed his dreams, man. It's like Derrick Rose tearing his ACL type move, man. Like,
It's a good comparison.
it was just up from there, man. But this man's selfless. As soon as it happened, before he could even fully register what happened, bro, he just launched his sword at Darrell. He was like, "Hey, finish it for me." Because he low-key put the dragon on his last foot. And this man, Darrell, he does not miss a moment. This man went in and cut that head straight off the dragon. From here, it got trippy. Because his sword starts absorbing like all of the dragon's like essence, really. Like the color drained out of
the color was gone. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And he was sitting there like, oh, like this is power. And before we could even like absorb that moment, bro, the biggest kaiju I've ever seen.
It had like 3 eyes on top of that.
On one side, I was like, what is that? Just like pulls up next to him, man.
You pack
like,
up my son? It's not his son, but still.
No, low key though. And that must have been the Demon King.
Had to have been.
Because Darrell couldn't even turn around. He didn't even see it for real. He just felt the presence. It was like, I just gotta look forward. I ain't even playing with that. And this one could speak English too. Because as soon as it pulled up, it looked at him for a little bit. He was like, oh, you have that on you.
Told him, boy.
He did say And the next thing you know, this man Darrell wakes up. But he wakes up in a paw print.
A blood paw print.
So I think the dragon killed him.
Most likely.
And just walked away.
You can see the footprint still.
But I think because the sword, remember, killed the dragon, and they said you could get like immortality or some sort of crazy effect from killing something really OD.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he survived, bro.
Makes sense.
That's crazy
Makes sense.
as hell. The backstory on that is nuts. But that does give Alicia like the reasoning of like, oh, this is the person that's probably behind it, right? But at this point, we do see that Darrell has that eye, and the eye kind of resembles the eyes of the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
makes sense.
maybe the sword is controlling Darrell at this point.
I think he did just eventually just get consumed by it. There's just no other way. I don't think he's doing this on purpose, and now he has a whole mission of what he's trying to follow. So I think that he's following the dragon's mission.
Bro, low-key.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's not looking good for my boy Darrell. You know what I'm saying? At least on the back end of things. But before we get too far forward, man, let's go back a little bit.
Yeah, he wasn't fully consumed yet by then. He had to take Alicia's dad back when he was like on the brink of death.
Yep.
But I think that's where it cut off.
Okay, that's where the flashback ends.
Yeah.
I was saying, before we go forward from there with like how they use that information to potentially get some new info, that's toward the end of the episode. This bird dude, man. Let's talk about what happened with him in the beginning of the episode. Because he's like flying around, you know what I'm saying? He sees like the big old ball that Clevatess is in. And he was just like, hey, Clevatess, just come out. And like, he got no response. So he like attacks him. It like, I don't know how strong that attack was, but it sent shockwaves.
You can definitely see it. You can see the ripples in the water.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Like, yeah, for real. So the night dude that got packed up by Darrell, like, at this point, 8 hours ago, still there, by the way.
I don't know why. He's just waiting.
He said, I don't know what to do, man.
Even if he goes, like, gets freed, he's just probably gonna kill him.
It's not looking great for him right now. It's not looking great. But he sees him and he's like, oh, wow. I don't know how you, like, use magic to fly in here like that. Yeah, but he was like, I need your help, man. And then the bird dude was like, no.
I already saw you get packed up.
Why would I help you? I feel like humiliating defeat.
Yeah.
How are you going to do anything? It's just, dang, You're not wrong.
But he said, it's okay. I'm willing to take the loss. I just need you to get me there. I said, oh, okay. He's got some confidence.
He got that heart, bro.
Yep.
But I don't know if what he signed up for is any better than him just going.
I think where he's going is actually worse.
Oh, for sure. He just signed up to be like the bird dude's crony because he saw how Clevatess was moving. He was like, I'm investigating too. Maybe I should just bring one of these humans around for
real.
He had 3 now. Let me at least get 1. He thinks it's the plan though. He thinks he's some lowly, you know what I'm saying, weak monster from Clevatess. You feel me? He doesn't realize he was talking to the goat.
Oh yeah, he's in a situation. It's okay though.
Yeah, he was like, look, I got 2 options, okay? You gonna not say nothing about nothing I do, right? And what was the other thing?
Yeah, like kill you or something.
Nah, that's the consequence. He had 2 stipulations. The point being is, other homie had to sit there and think about it. He was like, I can't betray my nation. So I'll take your bet, okay? If I do anything that you don't like, just kill me. He's like, fuck it. Kill me whatever you want, man. Just take me over there first. So I was just like, he's cooked. These demons don't treat their employees very well.
Read that.
He's not in for a good time, man. And then after that, bro, this episode is diabolical. Because we go to this man, Clevatess, right? They're at the forge. He got the baby. He got Nell in the back. You know what I'm saying? He put the baby next to the forge. It glows, but it won't open. He was just like, you know? So he puts the baby on the little like signpost for it. Homie pissed on it. Still didn't open. He's like, dang. So he goes up to the top of the forge. Mind you, the forge is still on. And jumps in there. He's like, this would kill anybody normal. I'm not normal. I don't know how he did it per se, but it looks like he threw a brick in, like that the forge was made of, and then hid in the shadow of the brick so he didn't get cooked.
Yeah, but he said he could have handled it though.
That's what he said.
I did see the brick throw though, yeah. But I don't know.
Because otherwise, remember, he couldn't land directly in the actual forge at the very bottom. He would have died, is what he said. So, something that can kill a demon king. just peep that, you know what I'm saying? And while he's in there, we see a figure, and you called this. We see a figure that looked like a hidden royalty. I thought it was going to be the queen, because to me, that's the only person that's royal-esque that's even around. But you were like, that's the king. He survived. I was like, what? His head got cut off. How would he survive, bro? But somehow this man Clevatess the door opens from the outside while Clevatess is in there.
Yeah, because he packed up Nell on the ground.
Bro, and he turned around. And the king just sitting there holding his own head and holding the baby. I have some questions. 1, are you alive? 2, how did you take out Nell?
I already told you that she was weak and you ain't believe me. It's fine.
God, that's plot hole.
You putting so much
Plot hole.
Okay, whatever.
Taking out Nell while she got the baby? You top 2 in the verse with the baby, whatever.
As you can see, she's not.
That's crazy, bro. He must use some magic, bro. He must have used some magic. Because remember, they did say earlier in the episode that or at least Drell said, he was like, the king of hidden actually knows the true origin of magic and is the one who's kept the truth of the world like hidden from everybody else. And so he is the last king. So he definitely he knows more about magic than probably almost everybody besides maybe some of the mages, but he might even know more than that.
So is he gonna eventually pass down this information, or are they just gonna let it go extinct like that?
Nah, he about to throw the baby in the forge, bro. I don't know what he's cooking.
Yeah, that I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just saying in general, since they're keeping these secrets from like
I think there's a reason they're keeping the secrets, and it probably has to do with the Demon Kings, because it seems at least like the Demon King in the North knows a lot more about the humans and like their weapons than like all the other ones really knew. You know what I mean? So I think there definitely is like some sort of pact going on where it's like, if this becomes like widespread, like maybe like the dude in the North's like, I'll just come down and wipe y'all out. Something's definitely going on. I feel like there's some secrets, there's some pacts, things that haven't been talked about with everybody else yet that we're going to learn a lot about. But this episode was crazy because before we get to that scene where he about to throw the baby in the forge, this man, Clevatess, is getting a call from Alicia. He's like, hey, answer right now, man. I figured out who it is, who's behind Drell. You know what I'm saying? Shut talking about the King, Demon King in the North. He was like, shut up. Shh. Trying to watch. This dude's about to kill his grandkid. Is this his grandkid or his kid? I don't know.
He said grandson.
Crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I just don't see the point in him letting him do that, knowing that he was taking care of the baby all this time.
He's not dead though, technically. So technically, he's not a king. He's trying to be king for life and afterlife.
And maybe he's trying to get his life back.
Oh, Clevatess gonna pack him up again.
Think about it though. Maybe he's just trying to get his full-on body back or something. Who knows?
That'd be dark. I wouldn't be surprised with this show, honestly, but I don't think that would be the case because I feel like Clevatess wouldn't let him get that far if his true intentions was to hurt him.
All I'm saying is we don't know if that's the case, but we didn't know he was alive. So
they gotta explain how he survived that.
I'm just saying.
That don't make no sense. But then again, Darrell did summon an undead dragon. Necromancy exists in this world.
That's because
So
he
that
has all these powers from that sword, though.
True, but I'm saying, who knows? Like I said, the King of Eden probably has a lot more magical knowledge than people really know about. Maybe he used necromancy on himself, or had someone else cast it on him.
I mean, he did say something about that when he did the seal on Clevatess, though. So that's actually
but that's for Darrell, though. I'm saying we don't know what the Eden people know. Because remember, the whole reason that Darrell's coming here is to learn more about magic from the Eden people. Because only the King of Eden and the royal family actually has access to like all that info. All I'm saying, there's definitely something going on here, but we got hit with a double cliffhanger. This is gonna be crazy. I feel like this show has not missed a single time this season. What would you rate this episode?
10 out of 10. Let's try it again, man.
If you look back, I think we might have rated every episode a 10 from episode 1.
Maybe.
There might be like 1 9 in there. That's a sneak. Now that I look at it. But this was pretty fire, man. Y'all let us know what y'all thought of this episode down below. Comments, theories, honestly. This show, I feel like it's just underrated right now, man. Like, it don't be getting the views it deserves. It really deserves more.
On our page. Everybody else's page, it goes crazy.
Maybe that's what it is.
But it's okay, though. We still gonna post for y'all.
Hey, man, speaking of that, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll get y'all.